y'all, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm just gonna be talking about some of the lessons I learned while being locked and just lock lessons in general, so just stay tuned. Alright, so yeah, this is about to be a bunch of lock talk, just general stuff in a way, but I just have some things I have to say because I was like, man, I don't think I ever really touched on some of these things that I learned while being locked, or just advice in general. It's not necessarily geared towards the growth of your locks, it's more geared towards the relationship you have with your Loc journey. So yeah, that's it. I hope y'all don't hear the garbage truck outside, but it's out there doing the garbage thing. So the first thing I would say, define your own definition of your locks. Develop how you want your locks to look outside of what society thinks or what anyone else thinks. It should be geared towards your wants and your desires, not anybody else. Like, it's cool to have lock inspo, but boo, listen, define your own idea, because leaning into someone else's idea of what locks should look like, or how they think your locks should look, or oh, you should do this, you should do that, it's gonna make your journey a little tough because it puts you in the realm of comparison. Do what's comfortable for you. It's so many different hair trends and hacks and all this stuff coming out every other month. If you don't feel comfortable doing something, that's perfectly fine. A lot of people know that, and a lot of people may not understand it. You really don't have to do all this stuff. I promise you, you don't. Just do what's comfortable for you and what makes you happy. If you see something you feel like, that's not for me, just let that be that. That's okay. You ain't even gotta have a reason behind it. Just like the people who's deciding not to use oil in their locks, that's perfectly fine because that's their hair, that's their journey, that's what they're comfortable with. They don't have to justify or make a reason or give anybody a reason why they don't want to use oil on their locks anymore. Leave people alone. I promise you, it's okay if you don't feel like styling your locks all the time, or you don't feel like you need a style all the time. I promise you that's fine. If you want to just wake up in the morning, spray oil or no oil, and just shake and go about your business, I promise you that's okay. If you decide that you want to just freeform, do what you want to do, baby. Listen, who cares? Like, really, you shouldn't care about, oh, why you don't style your hair. Y'all so weird. Like, what rule says that someone has to style their locks all the time? There's no rule towards that. And if there was, who cares? Because sometimes rules are just meant to be broken. So yeah, what my point was, I'm sorry. It's okay if you don't want to style your locks. You don't have to. They're yours. Just be happy with whatever decision you make. And sometimes locks don't be feeling like it. Because I know my locks, like if I do a style, my locks tell me how they want to be styled. The style not working out, that means my locks don't want to do that today. I'm gonna be honest. My locks have a mind of their own. And I just listen to them. I'm like, okay, you don't want a pineapple today? Cool. You don't want to be down today? Cool. You don't want a middle part today? Fine. Perfect. We'll find something else that you want to do, you know? So, yeah, listen to your locks, because they going to tell you what they want. I'm going to be honest. They gonna do what they want to do. So, yeah, develop that relationship and listen to your locks. Developing a routine is building a relationship with your locks. Because your locks saying that you care, you put in the effort. I'm not saying you gotta go overboard, but if you want to go overboard, hey, that's your life. Those are your locks. It's your journey. But develop a routine so you can learn and understand what your locks like and what they don't like. Because you never know when you have to be in a situation you have to deal with your locks yourself. Especially if you retwist your own locks. Like, develop a relationship with your locks so you know what goes where. Because I know with my locks, my parts aren't perfect, but I still know where they go. You know what I'm saying? Because I know my girls. We know each other. So I'm not tripping on that part. But yeah, and it also helps you to understand what your locks need in that moment. Because I know sometimes I can tell when my locks don't necessarily have to be oiled, they just want some water. Like, today was one of those days. Matter of fact, it's been last couple of weeks since the weather hasn't been so harsh. I just been throwing on water and just going on. I haven't put oil on my locks. I might have oiled my scalp, but I haven't really put oil on my locks in some weeks now. Yeah, I think it's been maybe 2 or 3 weeks, but because I know what my locks need, I know what they need in that moment, and at that moment, they were not asking for oil. One thing I've learned through my Loc journey so far is to celebrate myself more, especially my Loc journey in general. Celebrate your Loc journey, like, no matter what, celebrate it, because the stage you at now, can be totally different within a month or two. You just think you'll never see your starter locks again. Like the way your locks look that first month, you'll never see that again. So embrace it and enjoy it and celebrate that moment, because it doesn't come back. And I say take plenty of pictures, and months down the line, you're gonna look back like, man, that's how my locks look. I don't remember that. Well, that's how it is for me. If it's something different for you, just let me know. Because I love a good transition photo or doing a slideshow on how my locks then versus now, because my locks have made so many changes and adjustments, and I'm so glad I celebrated those moments while I had them, especially in the earlier start lock stages where I can just flip them up and go. Now I actually have to put in effort into actually doing something to my locks if I wanted to just run out the house, I guess, if that makes sense. I can't just, my locks have gotten to the length now where I can just boom flip them over, because I used to be able to just wear these locks, I kid you not, in the front of my face, and they used to be like above my eyebrows, and they'd be like some cute little bangs, but I can't do it now. So I'm glad I did enjoy those precious moments, because apparently at this point I ain't getting that back. As you can see, like, these can't be bangs anymore because they in my face. So that's all that I have. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you have anything else that you learned on your lock journey or any questions that you have, please post them down below in the comments. All right, since that's all, make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and tap the notification bell so you can know every time me, your girl, uploads a new video. And I'm gonna holler at y'all later in my next video. Peace.